Today.
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Antonio?
I am great. So today our topic is shorten your sales cycles and increase ROI. So Jacob, tell us a little bit about this strategy that you have.
Yes, absolutely. I'm Jacob Smailes, founder of Strategy Ops, and basically I've created a company during the digital revolution, which is now, and it focuses on basically revolutionizing companies' marketing digitally and seeing strategy in a new light and new formulation. So, due to the pandemic, basically companies have been having to change digitally without preparation, and it's been basically forced upon a lot of companies. So, companies find themselves in a situation where they don't actually know too much about the digital side of marketing, which has created a huge gap in the market, in my opinion. So, basically, what I've created is a revolutionary methodology for companies to use when marketing. So basically, it focuses on capturing sales strategies and implements conversational marketing into the strategies, so companies can effectively target and segment their audience. Now, what I see a lot of companies doing is creating content for no real purpose. So they are literally creating content to kind of fill the void, if you like. And what this strategy is has a focus on customer profiles and customer identities, and puts them at the forefront of the strategy creation when marketing. So by segmenting your audience correctly and having a complete understanding of your audience, you are then able to know what content they want,
Yeah.
attract the right audience in the right place. So taking this a step further, basically what I've created is a digital transformation system which aligns your sales and capture strategies with conversational marketing and automation. So let me explain briefly what we do. So say if you have a audience, and some companies offer many different services, but each customer that you want to target might not necessarily want the same service. So what it now allows you to do is, in line with the sales flows and email flows, we automate your email systems with content creation that you've already created and redirect them to it. So what this does is it creates a complete automated email flow where you nurture your community. From here, we basically teach you how to take leads from the capture from the onboarding into the nurturing. So once they've onboarded into your company, we show you how to create automated email flows which target your necessary consumer base through content you've already created. From here, they then, if they qualify using our metrics, they then go into your sales flow, which is where you sell your product and other services. Now, what makes this methodology, if you like, so revolutionary is how easily it combines with conversational marketing. Now, we class conversational marketing as chatbot technology, as Discord, Slack, so group chatting apps. And what this allows you to do is use it to your advantage, because you already know your consumer base so well from the advanced segmentation that we teach you. You're then able to show the correct user, the correct data, the correct information using chatbot and conversational marketing technologies. So what comes under a capture strategy? So what we see a capture strategy is basically any form of assisted marketing. So it might be PPC, it might be content creation, it might be social media marketing. But what Strategy Ops and the digital transformation system does is it takes your existing strategies that you have in place and teaches you how to create relevant content and show it to the correct audience, which in turn automates your whole process.
Okay, so this basically is like a SaaS software, service as a software.
Yeah, so at the moment, it's actually a consulting business with goals of eventually creating SaaS software down the line. So during the process, what basically happens is you come into Strategy Ops looking for us to transform your business digitally, and we then teach you our system so you can implement that from this point onwards into the future, and you have a future-proof strategy creation there in place. So over a form of free consultations, you get a funnelytics document and strategy, which allows you to really easily integrate into your system techniques. You get a takeaway manual, which explains all of the points that we are teaching, which basically means that you can then implement this into your company, teach your staff, teach your marketing directors. And yeah, so it's not seen as a almost replacement to your strategy. It's something that can be molded into your assistant strategy to increase ROI, shorten your sales cycles, and create purposeful content for your audience.
Okay, that's awesome. That's real awesome. So if anyone wants this service now, like companies or individuals who thinking to start their own, small, medium enterprises, how would they go about, contacting you on something like this?
Yeah, so you can reach out to me myself on LinkedIn. I can explain in a bit more detail. Our process is actually on the website strategy.ops.co. Is you book a free 15-minute consultation. This is when we go over your business goals, your aspirations, your current strategies in place, so we can see if our system will fit yours as well as we think it will. If you then, after this application process, we then propose to you how we are going to implement our system into your existing marketing techniques and sales strategies, and how we can revolutionize your program.
Okay, all right. That sounds awesome. So what's, behind the scenes, what are you doing basically, besides that?
So as in what other projects have I got going on, or?
Yeah, projects, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a co-founder of another business called Influence, which is focused on fashion marketing. Alongside that, I'm actually finishing my thesis of my master's degree for digital marketing. And I'm doing that all around conversational marketing, because this is a field that I see myself as an expert in. And I really want to teach businesses how to use conversational marketing, which is becoming more and more popular into the future. I think I have a bit of a network. My internet's not the greatest, but we'll move on.
Yeah, I know. Get you back here.
So what else we can basically focus? What else we basically focus on is teaching companies to brand psychologically. So because we focus on consumer segmentation and customer profiles as a starting point of our strategy, it allows us then to mold your psychological branding to meet the consumers that you want to connect with. This is why we see segmentation and understanding your customer as a #1 step before anything, because it basically aligns all of your other processes. From here, we then evolve your content strategies, your sales strategies that we see fit to meet your customer profile.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So in the UK, right, you are located. What other competitors you would say that you have in your market, and what would you say is the competitive advantage that you have over these competitors that's out there?
Yeah, so in terms of competitors, there's obviously the big ones like Deloitte who do consultation, because basically that is what the company is at the moment, is a consultation business. But what I'd say that makes me different to the rest is this isn't something that's formulated off the traditional strategy creation. This is taking the new era of digital revolution and implementing and creating strategies which can use new technologies, new marketing styles and automations and softwares into your business, which I'm not aware other consultation businesses focus on. So this is a future-proof almost methodology which we are teaching, rather than just a strategy itself. We're teaching you a different way of digital thinking and a different way of digital marketing, which will impact any business you create into the future. You can use this system as a starting point, and it will increase your ROI. It will shorten your sales cycles. It will allow you to create content which is seen by your audience and which is actually relevant to them, all in one go, basically. So that's how I see our business strategy ops as different to the competitors. Is we're actually teaching a methodology rather than just how to create a strategy.
All right. Okay. So that's awesome to hear. And on LinkedIn, it have so many people I sure would want to reach out to you for your services, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to increase their business, because the name of the game is scaling your business. No one wants to be at a stagnant point. Everybody wants to be, on that success pillar going up. So I would say that it's a great business idea that you are coming out with, because SaaS is the way. Software is the next generation, in the sense that next 5 years, they said that software businesses will scale to billions of dollars. It's done in the present generation, but next 5 years, everyone will use it, because although people buy from people, we need technology to leverage so that we now could be better business associates, and also the salespeople in the industry who doing the selling of these services, always to be better individuals going forward. So as a sales professional, I honestly would use a service like yours, because it will help me in terms of leveraging my services that I offer, so which is sales training, and also just not even sales training, but helping an organization to grow. So with that technology implementing in my sales strategy, that will be something that I could use at my leverage to help someone in terms of increasing their business. So
absolutely. Just to add on to that point, so because it's a methodology we're teaching, it can literally be implemented into pretty much any professional situation where you're selling a product. So, this isn't just for businesses. This is for people that want that. As long as you're collecting emails, this system will work for you, because it helps you align everything behind the scenes. And it doesn't matter if your business is startup, scaling up. The way that we propose our strategies and the process which we go through to create your strategy basically allows us to make sure that is relevant to you at your space of time. So this might be, implementing the softwares that you already integrate, implementing marketing strategies you already use, all these things. So I just want to make it super clear. This isn't a completely new strategy. I'm not like going to come into a business and say, I want this, and this change. What I can do is look at your existing operations and create an automated sales process, which is shortened and increases your ROI, literally just from focusing on the basics, but then implementing, innovation and experiential marketing techniques to make your company modern and make, so to prepare for the digital revolution. Because there is a lot of softwares that are constantly being, created, and what we do is make sure that you've got the softwares in the right place, the right software, so your costs on more than they should be, and to make sure you're automating every step that you should be. So when you do go to scaling or whatever your exit strategy is, you can implement that successfully because you've got all the automations and systems in place in the background.
I understand. Yeah. So that is some extraordinary stuff, I would like to say.
Absolutely. And, our tagline's in the expense, an investment never in expense. So, that kind of sums up how I feel about the company. This is something that once you do work with strategy ops, you'll see very quickly that this is setting you up for the future-proofing your digital marketing and changing the way that you think about digital marketing so that you can revolutionize your company.
Yeah. And if anyone wants to reach out to you, they can reach out to you via LinkedIn, email. You have a website?
Yeah, so website strategyops.co. We're currently selling a service for $2,500, so that includes the complete process, all the consultations, all of the takeaway documents. We have a set process in place, which basically allows us to have a consultation before you implement the strategy, a consultation afterwards. You can bring your team along to these consultations, but on top of that, we give you a funalytics document, the takeaway manual, so you can implement this successfully into your business without our help. Obviously, we will still be there, and there is additional service that we can offer. But as a whole, we see this as a product that you can take away without any additional cost apart from the upfront price, and then revolutionize your business and increase ROI.
Okay, awesome. And this is in pounds. This course. This is in pounds. The course.
The cost is 2,500. Yeah.
Yeah, in pounds, UK dollars.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, in pounds. Yeah, pounds.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. And in closing, what would you like to tell the audience? If they are willing to reach out to you and such, what would you like to tell them in closing?
Yeah, well, just to close with, I'm happy to help, even if it's just simply a message. If you want to have a consultation with myself, I'm more happy to help. I'm all for setting businesses up for the future. I want to see businesses succeed. I hate seeing businesses, leak leads and not take the most advantage out of the audience. This is a system which will help you nurture your community as well as revolutionize your sales cycle. So it really is the all-in-one package. And I'd love to help anyone that needs it, basically.
Okay, awesome. So it
Sorry, mate, you just cut out then. Sorry.
yeah, I said it was nice having you. And we will have a part 2 discussion once again.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Thanks for having me, Antonio. It was
You're
absolutely amazing.
welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.